Hello and welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new mini series. First off, I do want to say that discretion is advised for this video because I do use sacrificials mods, and though you won't directly see violence, there will be some blood and gore, so please be advised that if that is not for you, please click off the video now. If you are intrigued to see what this new series is about, welcome to episode 1, season 1 of Unsolved Cases, and this one is called The Unsolved Case of the Apartment Complex. The owner of the complex has been pushed to now call in a private investigator to help solve this case, and that private investigator is you, my viewers. So we have 7 Sims here. We have some new tenants, some old tenants, and some that have recently come back from places like university. Which means you will not know which Sims have been here the longest or the shortest amount of time. So any one of these Sims is a potential suspect. Now, the problem with this apartment complex is every time around midnight, the lights of the whole building go out. And when they finally are turned back on, someone has been murdered. At first, the owner thought that possibly they were haunted, but that has been ruled out. So that means one Sim is causing all of this chaos. Your job is to try and figure out who it is. At the end of every episode, I will have a poll up for you guys to vote who you think it is. And if you get it right, you'll be able to save every remaining Sim here and win. If you can't guess who it is and it comes down to the last episode where there's just 2 left, then of course the killer will win. Now, my question is, before we jump into introductions, would you like me to add in new Sims every time at the beginning of the next episode when a Sim has passed away? Or would you like us to add in a playable Sim or just leave that apartment empty? So I need you to let me know that down below. But first off, I'm going to introduce you to the one that is safe in all of this, and that is Casper. Because when we're doing our walks around and seeing how things are, I'm going to have my cursor on him only, so you guys won't be able to see any of the buffs or anything, and the relationships or anything of the other Sims to try and give it away. And also so I don't have any direct control when you guys are watching of any character, so it doesn't give anything away. If I left the cursor on the one who did something the night before, it would break the immersion. So I've decided to have little Casper here. He's actually by Pugged Owned. She made him for me. He's based off my real life dog who I lost recently. So he is going to be our little doggy who stays here. And that just means that this Sim in this room has an extra door just because they have access to his food bowl and the bathtub. And if he is really, really upset, then we'll just have a little bit of attention for him. So that is why my question is, are we replacing the Sims or what? Because if we're leaving the apartments empty, I may have to move a Sim into that apartment if needed, just so he is of course taken care of. And also in the future, if you guys like this idea, or in general if you want me to add more now, then just let me know in the comment section down below. I'll increase the household size and we can add in some more Sims for this Let's Play. His room is pretty simple. He has a couple of puppy pads on the floor in case he needs to go to the toilet and doesn't want to go outside if there's like a rainstorm or what have you. There's also a shower, 3 beds, there's 2 inside and a tent outside. There's a little area where he can use the bathroom, some little space to have a little run around in. Maybe we'll make that a little bit bigger in the future. Also has some toys as well, and of course just that access door into this room, which neither of them actually can get through at the moment because I have locked it. The Sims themselves have exactly the same room in every single different apartment. They all have their own little private bathroom at the back, which they'll have to maintain because if it breaks, it breaks. I'm not touching it, so they'll have to fix it themselves. And with this, one thing is this wall here, pretend there's a door there. I decided not to put one because I didn't want the locking systems to break and then all of the Sims just get out of their rooms and wander around into other Sims' rooms. So just pretend pretend there is a door there, because that is where the sim will sneak through when it's dark and do the deed. So just pretend there's a door there. Maybe it's like a hidden door, but that obviously would be like the pretend exit to the apartment, which coming through the bathroom is not ideal. So obviously the front door would technically be here, but we're not doing front doors, so I didn't really see the need to. They all have their own little critter Evie, which I think is so cute, but also just so that they have someone to talk to and have some attention, and also some kind of responsibility to look after something. They also do have the wall phone, which with custom content this actually does physically work, so you will see that they will use that for their social need as well. But I thought it'd be kind of fun to have the little critter in the corner, because if they don't take care of the critter and then handle it, there is a potential that they may get bitten. So we might have that fun. They all have a little fire in here, so if it does get very, very cold, they'll be able to put that on to toast up their little room. But obviously, again, it comes with some risks. They also have a TV and a gaming console with some books as well, and a little chair underneath their bunk bed as well. Over on this side they have an easel each, so if they want to do some paintings they can do so. Also a little laptop which they can remove and just sit at the desk, or of course they could do some writing, hacking, or what have you. And they also have a fully functional kitchen as well, but there is no fire alarms in this building, so they want to be careful. But that is their little rooms, and as I say, every single one of them is exactly the same, which just means that they have a couple of different things that they can do, and also that means that their essential needs are taken care of as well: eating, sleeping, using the bathroom, and entertainment and socializing. So they should be fine. But this is The Sims. There might be a sim who decides to cook some grilled cheese and then burn their whole apartment room down. But that would be their decision to make, because I'm not doing anything. As you can see, it's 7:30 right now, so it's nearly time for the lights to... It's almost time for the lights to go poof and for something to happen. So it's going to be interesting. So next I'm actually going to introduce you to the Sims themselves, and I'm not actually going to click on them because I don't want you to see any buffs or anything, because I just don't want to... I want to make sure I'm not giving anything away. At this time of recording, I don't know who it is who's actually doing the murders, because I haven't spun the wheel for it. But of course, once I have done that and know who it is, I don't want to give anything at all away. I also will be spinning a wheel for the one who passes away at midnight, so I'm not directly like controlling anything apart from obviously going by what the wheel tells me to do. But I won't be showing you guys that wheel, because obviously the one who is doing the deed will not be on there, so it will give it away. So the first sim here is Charlie Mustang. She is kind of my sim self. I mean, I don't know if she really looks like me very much, but I think I did an okay job. But this is my sim self, and she is the one who's obviously going to be taking care of little Casper over here, as he is my doggy. But hopefully she can live to look after him. And hopefully she is not the one doing the deed, because that would just be kind of crazy. And there is actually some Sims in this building which you may actually recognize, but please bear in mind that any past they had is wiped clean. They are new Sims, though they obviously are ones that you have seen before on this channel. And next door we have a Sim who you may recognize, and that is Red Dragon. He and Scenario Queen over here were in a stream let's play that I did recently as well. And again, I cannot stress any old series they've been in, anything they've done in the past, please wipe that fresh from your mind. I have just used these Sims because I thought it would be fun to have some Sims that some of you may recognize and obviously root to win for, and maybe even root to be the murderer, who knows. But again, none of them have been chosen yet, so I do not know who it is. It could be anybody. Upstairs we have our last lot of Sims. We have Jinu Kim here and his wife Hannah, who were from the Couple of Cubes challenge. We then have Jeff Mustang in this one here. He is a sim, Facebook sim that I made ages ago. And here is Malia Super Sim, because I thought it'd be kind of funny to have a super sim in here and see how she can survive. So there are our Sims. Now, if you want me to add more Sims, I can use MC Command Center to add more in. So just let me know in the comment section down below if you are interested in me doing that to add more in to make it a bit more interesting. But for now, we have 7 Sims in this apartment complex. And I'm going to go ahead and hit play, and we're going to see A, if they can survive just until midnight, and B, if you guys can figure out in the first episode who it is. So it's really interesting to see. They've all got perfect needs right now, so none of them are like needing to do anything, and it looks like a lot of them are either interested in playing games or chilling or playing or like being on the phone. They all seem to really love the phone. I feel like the autonomy for that is a bit too high. And little Cassie is just chilling in his bed. How cute. I did have the welcome wagon turn up, but I kind of told them to shoo away because there is actually no front door. So they wouldn't have been able to get in anyway unless they crawled through the doggy door after climbing over the fence. Oh, interesting. Red Dragon has reached level 3 of the Mischief skill, have we now? The thing is, you guys need to kind of pay attention to this part because eventually the sim that is doing the deed may actually give it away themselves. I don't know. But yeah, at the end of every episode there will be a poll up for you guys to vote who you think is the one who did it, and if you get it right you will save the remaining sims and the challenge will be over. So it is highly possible that you could all guess right in the first episode, which would be insane if you actually did get it right, because again, I only now know who it is. I did not know before. But now I know who it is. It's going to be really interesting to see if you guys can guess it immediately. Obviously, when it gets to the point where there's hardly any sims left, it's going to be a lot easier to try and guess who it is. Now, I will make sure that when the sim has done the deed, they will scrub any blood off and everything, so you guys won't be able to see that in their portraits or when they're moving around, just so it makes sure not to give it away. But again, once they've done the deed once or twice, they may actually give it away themselves. So hopefully they won't. And I'll probably minimize how much time I spend in this view once the progression of the story goes a little bit, because again, I don't want them to give it away too quickly. So I'm going to go 2 times speed, and then once midnight hits, oh, it's going to happen. I'll probably leave the episode. It's probably going to be short episodes, which if it works out like that, would be kind of cool. But maybe like in future seasons, if we do any more of these unsolved cases, I'll make up like more backstories and stuff. Or if we have like a season 2 for this apartment complex, maybe. You have to like put some ideas down below, because I feel like this is going to be something really, really fun. And it just makes up an excuse to use Sacrificial's mods. What I might try and do is actually cheat their sleep need down so that they all fall asleep maybe at 11 o'clock. So that way, when obviously midnight comes, they're all asleep. Everyone is now heading off to bed. Oh! All the lights just went out. Oh my god. What's going on? Okay, so we heard the bang. And look where Grim Reaper is. Oh my god. Like, what? The lights came back on. Grim Reaper appeared in none other than my room. In my Sims room. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Like, I just literally said I wanted to make sure that there was a sim in this room at all times for Casper here, and immediately she is chosen. Oh my god. Okay, now I will zoom out real quick and you can see that every single sim is still in their bed, so nothing has changed other than obviously poor Charlie, me, is now. So what I'll do is I won't make Charlie a playable ghost and we'll keep her urn. So if you guys want her to become a playable ghost, then let me know in the comment section down below. Or if we add in a new sim, then let me know that as well. So that is the first one gone. Oh my god. I can't believe that I was the first to go. So we'll pop that in front of her room. So yeah, this is where I'm going to leave this first part. This is very short, but I kind of love that. And also then you guys can give me some feedback about what you would like me to do and how you would like this season to go. If there's anything you wanted me to change or maybe add in some more sims and such. But yeah, that was insane that I was first. I thought I'd maybe survive one round, but no, apparently not. So, out of the remaining Sims, who do you think is the one that killed me? There will be a poll after this video is posted for you guys to go ahead and vote on who you think did it. If you get it right by the end of the poll, I will let you know in the next video. But if you've got it wrong, we'll continue over to the next night, and then someone else will be unfortunately claimed in this ongoing crime inside of this apartment complex. As a detective, you now have the power to try and stop this person from taking any more innocent lives. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Any comments, suggestions, put them in the comment section down below. Have a lovely rest of your day or good night, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Goodbye!